Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Recovery Classroom. My name is Drew. I am an alcoholic, and today I'm a recovering alcoholic, and I cannot be any more grateful. I want to take this opportunity and wish each and every single one of you a very Merry Christmas. I hope you guys have a happy, safe, healthy, sober, clean and sober Christmas. Christmas time can be hard. I get that, especially when you're new in sobriety. I mean, after all, we spent years, every Christmas drinking or drugging, every Thanksgiving drinking and drugging, hell, every holiday, hell, every day drinking and drugging, all because we didn't know how to handle these emotions. So those of you that are early in sobriety, you're starting your recovery journey, I get it. I want to talk about that a little bit today. Where you're starting to deal with these emotions that you used to suppress. And one of my favorite sayings in the rooms of AA is, the good news about AA is you get your emotions back. The bad news about AA is you get your emotions back. Today, I'm thankful I get to feel and handle those emotions. I get to experience those emotions, good and bad. Again, I get it. It's holidays. Maybe you're upset because maybe you don't have people visiting you in your life today that are in your life for whatever circumstance, whatever reason. Maybe you're nervous and apprehensive. You're feeling emotions because you are going to see people you probably don't want in your life. I get how the emotional thing works, and that's why I think it's critically important to connect and engage, to talk to people. Yesterday was a great example. I usually wake up about 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning. And by 8:30 yesterday morning, I was already on the phone. By the time I made it to the gym, I had two full-blown, pretty lengthy conversations with two completely different alcoholics. I go to the gym, I run 5 miles, get out, I have a third conversation with a third different alcoholic. And so by 12 o'clock noon, I had 3 different meetings all over the phone. And I was aware of what was going on because, again, it's the holiday season. People were still navigating these new emotions that keep coming and flooding them back. And I was on the phone with one of the individuals, and it just rolled right off my tongue. I'm paraphrasing, of course, but I made the comment. I said, this is how we beat the Ghost of Christmas Past. And it was such a point where we were like, oh shit, that was kind of cool. And I go back to the story of Christmas Carol, and this is where it comes from, the Ghost of Christmas Past. See, during the holidays, the Ghost of Christmas Past likes to visit us and remind us of all the shit we fucked up. If you go back to the story written in 1842 by Charles Dickens, I believe, this guy Ebenezer Scrooge is visited by the Ghost of Christmas Past, and that ghost reminds Ebenezer Scrooge of all the things he's fucked up, or all the points of time he fucked up in his life. And then the Ghost of Christmas Present shows up and says, hey, shows him the broader view of his current life, of the present, and how all those screw-ups he made have affected other people. And see, that's what the Ghost of Christmas Past does for us, at least in the terms of addiction. When we're upset, when we experience all these emotions, our addiction, Ghost of Addiction Past, likes to come and remind us, this is why your kids, why my kids hated me during the holiday season. This is why this person no longer wants to be around me. And now all of a sudden I'm starting experiencing these emotions. I start getting depressed. I start getting upset. Maybe I start getting angry. Maybe it's the Ghost of Addiction Past likes to remind me of why I don't like a certain person that I have to be around today. I get it. And that's the importance of talking. See, the people I talked to yesterday morning, all before 12 noon, they reached out. They called. They were experiencing emotions. They were experiencing this plethora of emotions just flooding them and cascading. One of them called me and said, hey, I'm about to drink. I got a bottle of Jameson. I got my mind on a bottle of Jameson that I'm getting ready to go pick up, go buy at the store. The difference is, they called, they reached out, they said something, they spoke. And that's the importance of talking. That's the importance of surrounding yourself with like-minded people and being able to talk to them. Anyone who's been to a crosstalk meeting knows how we operate. They know exactly how we think. Our goal is just to get you talking. You know why that's so important? Because it's physically impossible for you to pour liquid down your fucking throat while you're having a conversation, while you're actually speaking, while you're trying to explain something to us, while you're trying to explain why you're feeling the way you're feeling. Makes it a lot more difficult for you to put a fucking needle in your arm or pour a bottle of Jameson down your fucking throat. And that's the critical piece. That's why it's important just to talk. I understand how people may feel like they're alone and they have no one to talk to. Let me tell you, there's a whole shit ton of us on the backside, on the back end of the Recovery Classroom Facebook group page. You can reach out to any motherfucker you want to. If you just want somebody to talk and bitch at, just somebody to vent to, reach out. Contact us through the Recovery Classroom Messenger page. There's a whole slew of us back here because we understand when we're willing just to sit and listen. You're not alone during Christmas. Matter of fact, if anything, there's a ton of people, I'm sure, in your local area. Just reach out. Find a meeting that's going on today. Call somebody. If you're calling and talking and you're sorting out your thoughts to another person, a like-minded person, somebody who understands addiction, you're a lot less likely. To relapse and to go and start thinking about picking up that bottle or using that drug. You're a lot more likely to be successful in mitigating that thought. Don't let the ghost of Christmas pass. Don't let the ghost of addiction pass. Come back and remind you of all the things you fucked up on. Trust me, there's a whole 4-step and a 10-step for that process. That's coming. I encourage you to work with your sponsor on that. You're going to get a chance to work through all that, but that's why you need a sponsor. Don't handle it alone. You know, that ghost of addiction past, man, he knows when we're vulnerable. He knows when we are experiencing that flood of emotions. I want to encourage you, get yourself on the phone with somebody. You can have a meeting on the phone, by the way. Trust me, I know I had 3 of them yesterday morning before noon. You can have a meeting on the phone. You can have a meeting in the parking lot of a 7-Eleven. You can have a meeting anywhere. It doesn't have to be a formal sit down in a church or a VFW meeting. It can be, but it doesn't have to be. Just get to talking, because if you get talking to somebody, if you get to sharing and explaining, you're trying to explain your problem to another person who understands addiction, you, my friend, are positioning yourself for a lot better success rate than opposed to you not sharing. Matter of fact, my sponsor, he says this all the time, and it's so true. A problem shared is a problem cut in half. And during the holiday season, it's a lot easier for me to give than it is to receive. It's a lot more of a blessing for me to give than it is to receive. So share your problem. Share your problem with someone, because that helps keep you sober. With that being said, I'll let you guys go. Thank you guys for letting me come in and share 5 to 10 minutes of your day with you. You guys absolutely keep me sober, and I cannot be any more appreciative. If there's a topic you'd like to hear discussed, feel free to reach out directly to me, Drew, D-R-E-W, at recoveryclassroom.org. I'll take a look at it, see what we can do. Remember, guys, I want you guys to have a very safe, happy, and healthy, sober, and clean holiday. Have a Merry Christmas. And again, there's a whole slew of us here. Just if you want to bitch, if you want to just somebody to talk to, reach out to us through the Recovery Classroom Facebook group page. You're not alone today. So we'll be talking again soon. Remember, guys, you can't get drunk if you don't take that first drink.